When we remove our hands from this planchette to any spirits, entities, whoever you are, we are symbolically leaving the portal open. So feel free to come through, whoever you are, whatever you are, you want to talk to tonight. So there we go. It's all yours.
Wait, are you kidding me?
Did you kill yourself in here?
Yep. Alright, so we're just traveling out in the country. We rolled up on this abandoned church. Just our luck. Don't know what'll come of it. I'm gonna walk around to the side and just take a look. It's pretty eerie. I'm over here alone, it's actually really creepy.
Found an entrance.
You did?
One nail away from being open. Just screwed into the wood right there. That's the only thing stopping us from getting in.
It's okay.
Not that big. That's the problem. It's the window pane. Somebody's.
Oh, see, yeah, you don't want to cut yourself on that.
Whoa. Hold on.
What?
You go look inside, bro.
Hold up.
That shirt is filled with shit.
Oh. Dude, there's tons in there. It's like a storage unit for people.
Meaning, if the cop comes, they're gonna think we're burglarizing the place in this country.
Yeah, not worth it.
Nope.
Yeah, not worth it.
Nope.
Nice little distraction, though.
Yep.
You see inside?
Yeah.
It's filled with all kinds of shit. It doesn't. It's not filled with.
What's up, everybody? Colin here. We got Peyton behind the camera, and welcome to another terrifying episode of the Paranormal Files. So, last weekend we were here in Mineral Wells, Texas, filming at the Haunted Hill House. That was the last episode we edited. We skipped yesterday's episode, today's episode, because it's Saturday, in order to delay until we get this episode posted. But we're back in Mineral Wells, another weekend, another investigation here at the Whispering Cottage. This is a notoriously haunted home. There's still history with the property. A child died in the house. A number of people have had, tragic accidents in the building, but it's more so famous because apparently a girl who was playing with a Ouija board, she's actually been back to the house and toured it with the owners, told them all these stories, opened up a portal to another world inside of this house. And the entities that are inside are supposedly not human. They're not demonic, really, but there's some sort of other energy that even the owners of the house do not understand. So the owners, we were talking to them earlier, they do not stay overnight in the house. They're too afraid to. The one owner told me that she actually sleeps right inside the door on the couch because she's too freaked out to even go upstairs. She won't go in alone. And there's just a number of crazy little intricacies to the story of this place. But to kind of wrap this all up before we head on in, we're here tonight with Proving Demons. Obviously, our buddies from across the pond, they flew 10 and a half hours to be here with us. How are you guys doing?
Jet lagged beyond unbelief, but absolutely pumped up to get to do this house. I wanted to go outside, and I really wanted to collaborate with you guys. And if you're watching this channel right now, be sure to sub to Paranormal Files, the one you're watching now, as well. Hop on over Proven Demons, check us out. But seriously, man, I've been waiting forever.
I know.
Oh, anyway,
It's crazy to be here with these guys.
I know, and we are in what, Mineral Wells,
Yep.
famous for the crazy water. And honestly, I'm absolutely feeling so pumped,
Dude,
almost crazy to do this.
We just chugged some crazy water inside. I just saw the crazy in this dude's eyes when he just grabbed me and shook me right there.
I've been waiting forever.
I know.
I've been waiting forever.
I know. I saw it come out. It's like it awoke.
For real though, we're joking around, but honestly, this place gives us the creeps. I
Yeah.
honestly don't even know. Just going upstairs, the atmosphere of the place is absolutely insane. Like, it's just uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Not
it
to
is.
mention, we all got sick just going into the building.
Yeah, everybody
Like,
nauseous, dizzy, lightheaded. I mean, even now I feel just kind of gross, like being inside the building. It's weird. I
Yeah.
don't usually have that at these locations.
no, I agree with you completely.
And it's spooky in there, man. Just hearing these stories and the dolls, we'll show all that when we go inside. But anything left to say before we head in?
Happy hunting, man. Hopefully we get some crazy stuff, make this entire trip even more 10 out of 10 than it has been. Just the fact that we get to be here finally with you guys tonight. After
It
so
has
long.
been a 10 out of 10 trip so far.
Leave a comment down below, smash that like button if you're excited for this, and let us know if these two should come to the UK, work with us, and then tour Europe with us. Let us know in the comments below, and we'll make that happen if you guys want that.
Yeah, we'll go. We will fly to England. That's one of our big goals. So if you guys want that to happen, like he just said, leave a comment letting us know. Peyton and I read and moderate all of our own comments. So we do read what you have to say, and we love everything that you guys say, even the negative comments. Thank you for all the haters on this fresh cut. Anyways, we're going to go in now to check out the house. Peyton, you want to keep rolling? There's one or two spots I just want to show you guys. We can always head on in.
Lead the way, man.
3, 2, 1, action.
I'm Nick Doty from the Paranormal Files official channel.
And I'm Bailey Stoker, and we're gonna tell y'all the story of how we met.
How's the Starbucks?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
How's the whatever you have?
The reap pal.
The what?
It was all reap pal.
How does this make you feel, Olivia? See your man strapped in a gas mask with
I'm
smoke
used to it a
bombs.
little bit. I'm used to it.
That one's really cool. Oh, I got an ass shot.
So, do you remember when she said this was built?
Yeah, she said it was built in 1926, and for the U.S., that is actually quite old to have a house that old still standing. Seeing as it is now, what, 2019?
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, we are talking, it's coming up to 100 years.
Yeah, that's
And
insane.
So,
Really soon.
Yeah, it's nice though.
Yeah.
It's eerie, and this is the calmest room as far as it goes. I'll tell you, the other rooms just really get you.
Yeah, they're eerie. And so if you actually notice in this building, it's been renovated recently, so it does not look that old, but all of the foundations, all of the original building materials are still here. But it just looks really nice. So real quickly, let's go check out the occult room. That'll be the first little spot. Here's the stairway.
It's almost like a maze in here.
I know. It's kind of confusing when you're trying to find your way around. So, in this room, there are a number of, occult artifacts. Here's the Ouija board that they use all the time, they were telling me, to talk to these spirits. Quasimodo is the name of this little statue that they have acquired. Apparently, it has spoken to them, whatever entity is attached to this. Over here, we've got some poisonous herbs, pieces of abandoned buildings that they've brought in here. Here, pieces of a real human skull, a cat, was it a vertebrae? More bones, gems. Over here, there's
Talking about
actually...
vertebrae, have you looked in the fireplace?
Yeah, look at that. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, that's a full vertebrae.
They brought that themselves back to this house. And then, just all in this whole area, you can see they have black candles that they're burning. Somebody in this house is practicing occult rituals. They even, shout out to everyone online who watches the show, they have a Dybbuk box right here.
Supposed Dybbuk
A
box.
supposed Dybbuk box.
Oh, wait,
You know,
you're forgetting one thing, and this is the one time I'm going to do this. They also have your very own kill yourself machine. Basically,
Please be very careful.
Touch the plastic when you do it with the other
yeah,
hand.
only the plastic and you pull the string. Basically, if you touch that, you will die.
Yeah.
Period. They said do not, whatever you do under any circumstance, touch those wires because it will stop your heart and kill you. And I'm turning it off now. It's supposed to be ghost hunting equipment, but we ain't about doing too dangerous stuff, honestly. And you got to think about safety measures too. I mean,
Yeah.
accidents
It's
happen.
scary.
Accidents do happen.
So, context real quick before I move on. That is a Jacob's ladder. These are just two metal poles that kick out electronic, or not electronic, I'm stupid.
Plasma.
Yeah, like a plasma, like an actual bolt of energy. And usually it goes all the way to the top and they use this tool to kick out energy so that spirits can take that in. They said it just changes the environment. So
Then they also claim that supposedly, as you can see, I'll do it one last time. The electric, whatever you call it, the plasma
not
stays at the
getting close to
bottom.
that.
Yep.
I'm not.
The plasma stays at the bottom. Supposedly, spirits, if they're around, are able to lift it up.
if there's
and start moving.
anybody here with us, can you lift that energy? Can you touch it?
I don't blame them for not wanting to touch it, to be honest.
Dude, this thing fucking gives me so much anxiety.
What if you just tripped?
What did you
Is that a dog?
Oh, it looks like a...
Oh, I thought that was a dog.
Did you hear it?
I did, but I... If there's someone here right now, could you make a noise louder for us that we can hear? Almost sounds like whispering.
Yeah, like laughing.
Well, I'm gonna shut this off.
Yeah.
Because it does give me
Beautiful.
anxiety too.
If there's anybody here with us, can you lift that energy? Can you touch it?
I don't blame them for not wanting to touch it, to be honest.
Dude, this thing fucking gives me so much anxiety.
What if you just tripped?
What did you
Is that a dog?
Oh, it looks like a...
Oh, I thought that was a dog.
Did you hear it?
I did, but I... If there's someone here right now, could you make a noise louder for us that we can hear? Almost sounds like whispering.
Yeah, like laughing.
Well, I'm gonna shut this off.
Yeah.
Because it does give me
Beautiful.
anxiety too.
Okay, listen for a second. So it's repeating, so it's, I don't think,
Check the fridge or something.
But yeah, if you touch that little machine, it literally stops your heart. So we're not gonna mess with that. We did show you guys on camera. We'll head out to the back real quick, so I want to show everybody the source of all these legends in this house. Oh, it's this thing right here. It's the fridge.
Yeah.
Nah.
Ice machine probably.
Okay, so there are many different things that we were told about this location, but while Andrew and Olivia prepare, I'm just going to show you guys at home this little back area. Peyton, my baby, if you want to follow me.
Why would that gate be open? Did they come out that way?
Yeah,
So they didn't close it?
guess not.
Well, that's not good.
So, from what the owners were telling me, right here, this lamppost has some sort of an entity attached to it that they've discovered in their research. They don't know what it is, but apparently it just sticks around this light post. They've captured it on video. Right here, this very ominous building, Peyton, if you want to show it. This is the...
What?
This is the garage apartment. So back when people lived in this area, there was a tenant who supposedly, like I said, this is all what they just told us, hung himself upstairs in the bathroom in the apartment. It's very creepy up there. We'll kind of, I think, end the investigation tonight in that area. But in addition to all of this, so a little more context to the history of this area. This house was actually constructed on a massive amount of limestone, which a lot of people claim rocks and such generate geomagnetic energy. And there's a lot of theories that say that buildings built with limestone and materials like that often the materials act as a conduit for the activity, and it kind of multiplies it. Then in addition, what the owner also told me, interestingly enough, mineral wells, like we said before, built on mineral springs, which is where the crazy water comes from. They draw it right out. And one of the springs in town is actually just a street over in that direction. So it flows underneath this house. And that's a totally different paranormal theory, that running water and bodies of water can increase paranormal activity almost tenfold, however you want to measure it, but by a lot, just because of the fact that energy or water is so malleable and energy can flow through it so quickly, and the constant running of the water creates energy. So it's a very interesting area. Last thing, you guys should see this because it's kind of the whole story of this house is that a girl who was living here with her family, who wanted to dabble with the occult, constructed a homemade Ouija board and played with it all throughout the house, including mainly upstairs in the area where we'll be at the end of the night. And something came through, but this something that came through was extremely dark and negative. And apparently, how many people did they say have tried to stay here?
4?
Well, they said 6 at first. So with the last owners of this place, they tried to rent it out. 6 different tenants moved in, but none of them stayed over 2 weeks. That's a confirmed fact that they researched, and they have all the names, and they've interviewed all the people who tried living here. All these people have been scared out by paranormal activity. And a little girl actually apparently tried to stab, I think it was her mother, with a butcher knife because of this presence that's in the house that has manipulated people's minds. So whatever is here is very strong, but this is what the owners showed me earlier. So when that girl did the Ouija board on her own, she contacted these evil beings and was sick of them. She tried to at first burn the Ouija board, but it would not burn fully, so she resorted to cutting it up, and she buried the pieces. Now they've dug for these pieces. The girl herself has come back and told them that this is the area where she buried them, but mysteriously they're nowhere to be found. And this right here is the area where the Ouija board is supposedly buried. So I want to come out here and do a spirit box or some sort of test of the house. So last bit of context, like I said before, the tenants that moved out, no one can stay here. This house right across the street, actually, well, not across the street, creepy branch noises. The house right here behind the property actually saw a number of murders a couple of decades ago. And right across the street, actually, there is a house where there used to be a stable, and a fire killed 3 horses and a young boy. Obviously a couple of decades ago, back when that would have been a stable, or like a century ago probably. But people claim to hear horse noises and screaming coming from across the street, so maybe that's why. In addition, there's some pine trees at the front of the property, and what the owners were telling me is that Native American people in some of their cultures believe that the pine trees actually capture spirits and harbor spiritual energy. So this area is mega loaded with just so much stuff. But like I said before, we're here with Proving Demons tonight. Babe, let me get you on camera for a second. How's it going?
Great.
What do you think so far about this place? You look really cute, by the way.
It's definitely pretty spooky. Well, we haven't experienced anything yet other than just feeling kind of bad. I could say the upstairs is going to be pretty intense.
Excited to be here?
Yes.
That's all I need to know. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Okay, so to set up tonight's investigation, we're going to take turns doing Ouija board sessions, and you can see right here Andrew is lighting these candles that are in this room. Right here is the custom Ouija board that I was talking about at the beginning, and yeah, maybe all this energy in this room will get something to come out and interact with us. I don't know, but we're going to take turns. Andrew and I are going to go first on here, and then Olivia and Peyton are going to go next. We're going to switch off cameras.
Alright, it's been a minute since I've done a Ouija board.
Me too. I think it's been like a year, probably.
I usually use one hand.
Okay, let's do it.
Whatever you want to do.
Okay, we are calling out to all spirits, human or non-human, in the area from outside, from the surrounding houses, from the earth, from the sky. If you're here, we're opening a portal and we invite you to come talk to us. Is there anybody here with us right now?
That's weird.
The old jump?
That last one was me, but like the other jumps.
Yeah, no, that was not me.
Yeah.
My hands are like not even touching it.
Spirit, come forward if you'd like to speak to us through the Ouija board here. I'm sure you're quite familiar with how it works, considering you were summoned through a Ouija board. Please come forward. What was that?
I don't know, but it was
Well,
next
did you
to me.
hear that noise just now? Now it's a dog, but dogs always start to bark when we start to have activity. But I thought I heard a voice at first. Andrew's right. If you are summoned with a Ouija board, come through and make contact with us. We're attempting to summon you again. I don't care how bad you are. The badder, the better.
If you're attempting to use the Ouija board, could you at least make a noise, give us a sign of your presence? Let us know that you're trying to build the energy to move the planchette. Feels like it's trying to move. Yeah. Those noises, I'm trying to determine if that is a dog.
I'm gonna switch arms.
Yeah.
Please stay with me. Okay. Like we said before, can you even move the planchette a little bit or give us any sort of a sign that you're here?
That was a voice. To me, listen, just listen. It was so faint, but can you try to speak up? Is that you moving it?
Mm-mm. What's that movement sound? Over there, did you hear that?
I didn't. I was looking at the planchette.
He's like moving like really slightly, which is probably our hands. Just going like this. But like, I don't know, Ouija boards are always weird.
If you can move the planchette to yes to let us know that you're aware of what we're trying to do tonight. Can you push it to yes, please? It's a whole lot of nothing, so like...
Okay, last attempt, no switch. If there's anybody here, the portal is open. We just want to talk to you, so please come through and let us know why you're still here.
I'm hearing like the most quiet movement.
Mm-hmm. Same here. Hey, you guys. What would even be moving in here?
I don't know, I think it's coming from back there somewhere.
I can't hear anything, to be fair.
What?
I can't hear anything, to be fair.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you, Peyton? Just me and
I
you?
can hear the movement.
Yeah, I'm hearing it. All it came from over here and then over there.
It's very faint.
You guys haven't heard anything? Right there.
Can you bang on something for us? Tap on something. Let us know you're here. If you can't use the Ouija board, there's other ways to communicate.
It's dead quiet in here.
It's awkwardly quiet.
Okay, so when we remove our hands from this planchette to any spirits, entities, whoever you are, we are symbolically leaving the portal open. So feel free to come through, whoever you are, whatever you are. We want to talk to you tonight. So there we go. It's all yours. Okay, ladies' turn.
Okay, so now Livia and I are going to attempt to try to communicate with the spirits in this house using their very own Ouija board. Alright.
You guys ready?
Yes.
Awesome.
To any and all spirits in this house, the portal is being opened. If you could please come through and give us any kind of sign, communicate with us, let us know why you're here and what you want. Is there anyone here with us right now?
Mysterious growl. Well, you guys aren't asking anything.
Yeah. You want to ask something?
Is it true you were summoned with a Ouija board?
There was a little knock right behind you there.
Mm-hmm.
It's gone now.
Did you hear that?
What?
It's like movement over there.
That's what we were hearing the whole
I
time.
didn't hear it just now.
No, I didn't either. Aren't you hearing it, kind of?
Yeah, it's like shuffling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what we were hearing too.
So you're trying to make yourself known. I heard that. Please, try harder, be a bit louder. We ain't here to hurt you, we're here to help you and understand you. Could you tap on something, bang on something? Huh.
I just got that frequency in my ear that I always get.
The what?
I always get like a ringing in my right ear. Sounds exactly like when you turn this Jacob's ladder thing on, that ringing just swelled up in my ear all of a sudden. That usually happens before something big happens. So why don't you guys ask another question?
Could you move the planchette to let us know that you're here? Or if you don't want to, could you give us any other sign?
Tabby.
Anything at all. Could you even try to blow on those candles? They're completely still right now. Could you try to make one move, or even more impressively, blow one out?
Did you guys hear that meow?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, this is like rough anyway.
What?
Did you hear movement upstairs or like a thump? I thought I did just.
Is there someone upstairs? Could you try walking around, slam your foot on the ground, whatever it takes?
Well, we are just going to do the same thing that you two did. We're just going to take our hands off the planchette but leave the portal open. Okay.
Where'd that toilet paper come from?
What?
That toilet paper.
What?
Did you put that there?
No.
What? How long is that?
Was this cabinet open?
Yeah, I
This
think
one
so.
was?
You guys were digging through everything.
Yeah,
Really?
no, I'd never find no toilet paper.
Oh, what the
Could we
hell?
go back through it and see where it came from?
Probably left it for me.
Is there actually just dead ass toilet paper just laying here?
That cupboard wasn't open.
It's kind of weird.
It's just sitting there. Where would it have come from?
I don't know. It's
The
mostly
bathroom?
When you
Like if it fell off the table, it did a perfect landing,
I know.
flat out.
When you went to the bathroom, was the toilet paper in there?
Yeah, a full roll.
Oh, then that's not a full roll. So.
All right, you know what? This is you guys basically. I'm filming this, but I'm probably not even gonna put it in the video unless something happens. But what we're gonna do? We walked in here and there's like a roll of toilet paper on the ground for some reason. We have no idea why. I'm gonna suggest that we leave it, and if we come back and it is in a different spot, then I'm gonna mark this and leave this in the video and say that, well, there's something odd obviously happening.
Good idea.
Yeah. So, my friend, if you're messing around playing a prank, and let me get a good view of the kitchen so I'm aware in case anything else. There's nothing else on the floor.
And you guys don't remember that not being there, right?
No, because I walked around over there.
And also, I'm marking and closing every cupboard.
I would have like kicked that over at least, you know? Because
I know, that's what I'm thinking too, yeah.
we went through all of it, all even like underneath the like all that stuff.
And
then
all
I
of us,
opened
we've been in the
fridge.
same room the whole time that we've been in here.
Yeah.
So it's like,
And we would have been like, why is there toilet paper in the kitchen?
I mean, why is there toilet paper in the kitchen in the first place?
Alright, my friend. I challenge you. Show us your strength. Next time we come down here, I would love to see these cupboards open. Maybe the toilet paper moved to a different room. You know, let's play a game. Let's make a game out of this. I
Well,
think
it
that'd
was
be
a
fun.
child. A child did die here, so
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Alright, well, only time will tell at this point. Just gonna mark that. And camera is going off when we go upstairs.
Okay, let's turn the lights off down here and get spooky. What do you think of that picture behind you?
pretty disturbing. Honestly.
I think she needs a new mirror. That was obviously broken.
Oh, it's now 10 times eerier in here.
True.
It's up the stairs for the first time on video. Hit that light?
Yeah. Where is it?
Right here. Oh. Okay, so we got a private house tour earlier. We're here upstairs. Just a few little things I would like to point out. So this closet right here, they claimed is a focus point of activity for some reason. Peyton and Andrew, I think you can respectively both come in here and take a look at this. It's very eerie. There's a crawl space up here that apparently people have gone up into and have captured things. Like a guy captured EVPs of a growl up there. On the SLS camera, they caught figures. They think that there's some sort of an evil entity that lives up there. I don't know, but it's definitely kind of eerie. These dolls right here, we heard like moving earlier, almost like tapping. This one's eyes are like especially eerie. All of them have strange eyes. This one's got face tats. Very stylish.
I do not like this. I think
I hate those eyes.
they're like glazed over. It's kind of.
So, in the upstairs, they have captured a number of different things, but the main thing that apparently they've been told is that this room right here is home to what one of the owners described to me is an elemental, so an 8-foot tall spirit that they've been told multiple times lives in this room. They've had psychics come and warn them about what is in this room. I don't know the significance. Anybody learn what these pennies are?
No.
Typically, I'm assuming if it's an elemental, then A is because they like money, or B, they just left it there to see if anything would move or get knocked over.
So it's a tribute to the spirit, basically.
Yeah, either way, it's a trigger object.
Interesting. So there's that, and then for the finale, to move over here, this room right here actually used to be the room of the teenage girl who opened the portal in the house. This is where she actually did the Ouija board. They said it was right here between these two rooms. So when you think about it, she actually would have sat right here and, you know, would have done the Ouija board back then. And so this is kind of a focus point of energy in the house. Last thing to point out up here, is the back is right here. This doll right here, do you guys remember what her name is? This doll, Alice, is supposedly an extremely haunted doll. Her spirit is supposedly negative, does not like men, likes to attack people. The owners said that they've watched her raise her hand and knock the ball out of her hand. They've seen her kind of kicking this ball around. They've seen a lot of stuff. And what's interesting is that one of the owners told, is it me and you? In the other room, Andrew and I, that multiple psychics have come to this house. They've never met the woman before, the owner, and they've known her name, and they've said, the doll upstairs you need to get rid of because she is evil. So no matter what, she's been told that 3 different times by people that have randomly come to this house, and she still hasn't burned it. Now,
I'm going to tell you now, even I, the moment I saw it, got really uncomfortable. I noticed that no matter what, it's like her eyes follow you. Like no matter where you're standing, no matter where you're sitting. Even when I was sitting back and I had my fingers out like this and I was trying to see if her eyes would follow, it looked like to me her eyes were following my fingers.
she's creepy. There's 2 K2 pods and a millimeter right there. Then on top of that, this is what's going to be interesting. We're going to run a REM pod. I'm going to zero it out real quick. If you guys don't know what this does, it kicks out an electromagnetic field, and when another electromagnetic signal enters this field around the object or around the REM pod, it alerts the light that signals where this disturbance is coming from. So we're going to lay that right here. And this is what's interesting. So plot twist, guys, come over here. For some reason, the owners told us that the doll is not in her original chair, and she has not been for a number of years. I don't know if that's because they feel like it's cut back on her powers, if it made her less evil, less active. But if you'll see right here, they were telling us earlier that they would come and check on the doll every day when she would be laying in her chair, and they would find shavings on the ground of wood and finisher, or what's it called? Finish, polish, varnish. And that this is actually where the doll's head sat, and it would move its head back and forth until they started to scratch off. And that there's a number of other things about this chair. But tonight, we're gonna take this chair back to Alice, sit her down in her original chair, and see if that stirs up any activity here in the Whispering Cottage. Let's do it, guys. You ready? I guess you guys can fill this light too now. Okay, so we're now going to place Alice back in her original chair. Alice, I have not touched you yet. Please do not do anything bad to me.
No, do it.
Touching you.
Do it, Alice, if you would like to.
Alice, if you would like to, go ahead, but.
What'd you hear?
Right when I grabbed her,
I
it was
heard
like.
like
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Is that you, Alice? Are you you okay with going back on your original chair?
See, look, that's where her head would have hit.
Wait. I heard like a footstep behind you from that room.
I told you before, that's where I was hearing stuff.
I'm gonna sit with my back facing away from the evil room. I'm right next to her.
Okay, if there are any spirits in this house, Alice, any of the people who were summoned here, the elemental, can you give us a sign that you're here by maybe knocking on something, using your voice, moving one of these balls?
Sounds like a giant ball.
Mm-hmm.
Totally heard that. Alice, can we hear your voice, please? That's a dog. All right. Alice, we mean absolutely no disrespect by putting you back in that chair. That was a knock
Mm-hmm.
back there. We would just really like to get to know you.
So creepy over here. If you see that red light, that little red ball right there, can you go touch that little red light?
If you can even hear us, I'm curious if you're able to hear our voice. Could you try and bang on something reasonably loud to let us know that you can actually hear us? If any spirit in the building can hear our voice, could you try your best to make a loud knock? Maybe try and copy this noise I'm making.
Is that the wind outside?
I hear water running.
I think that's like a car.
Well, everybody's there in different things. You're in water, you're in wind, she's there in a car.
Yeah, truly though. Is that water running?
Sounds like water running to me.
Somewhere in the house?
At the very least. Actually, let's try this before I go. Yeah.
Wait, stop. It's gone. That noise is gone.
Alright. Perhaps her voice is so faint we're unable to hear it, so what I'm going to use is my digital recorder and see if maybe we can pick up her voice or any messages she wants to leave behind on this. Alice, you see that red light on your lap? If there's someone, if you are the doll or you live within the doll, could you try to speak into that red light? Say hello? If you need help, could you let us know? Try to get our attention if you need help. Alright, we'll listen back then. Hold on, let me just double check that. Whoa, hold on. I'm covered in chills now. It's there. I need your help.
Let me hear.
Come here, both of you. You gotta hear it. It's just, I'll try and mimic it first so you can hear it. It goes like, I need your help. That's what you're listening out for. It's so faint.
Wait, I can. Oh, that's creepy. Yeah.
It sounds like it goes, I need your help.
Where's the microphone on this camera? It's almost instant. I'm gonna play. Where's your microphone? If we just have a normal conversation and we forget about that, this thing is running like it is now. Typically, they will talk more than if we were in dead silence. I don't know why that is. I don't know the reason behind it, but it seems to work a lot.
Maybe they're just trying to join in with us, feel human again, alive.
It could be that, or it could be just our voices alone give them the ability to manipulate some of like whatever is being recorded. Kind of like on a spirit box. How they can manipulate audio coming through to say what they want. It's almost like on devices like these, they can use your voice to say what they want. So I'm gonna hit stop now and listen back. I'm guessing that was you whispering in the front. You're recording.
I started right after this moment.
Really? Well, listen to this. This is like, I can't make out what it says yet, but it's like right behind my voice.
Mm-hmm.
Right behind my voice.
Yep. That's
Let's
creepy.
start making.
Mm-hmm.
just behind my voice, but it didn't really go as planned though. It's okay. It was an experiment. If it doesn't work, it don't work. Olivia, you can delete that.
But look at how the REM pod was freaking out in like our last video and how it doesn't even alert one time this whole time that we're here. Isn't that crazy how that happens? It's like, why? Is there anybody here? Can you give us some sort of a sign? Come and talk to us.
We've gone hours before where nothing happens, and then last minute,
Oh.
your entire video's worth of evidence.
Feels good to just lay down.
You look so cute. You're welcome.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and try to do a spirit box and communicate with Alice. For those who are new and don't know, I use a traditional radio and hand sweep through the stations as opposed to using a traditional spirit box that sweeps through it automatically for you. I find that I get better results this way. So, Alice, now is your chance to talk, to let us know what you want, to let us know you're here. First things first, if you are here, Alice, and you can hear my voice, could you clearly and purpose say your name, Alice? It was quite faint, but it's a very harsh Alice. Alice, is that really you? Say your name one more time clear, please. As many times as possible, actually. That's what you thought you heard? No. Okay, I didn't hear nothing there. If any spirits in this building need our help, could you clearly and with purpose say, help me, please? Clear? Just say help me as clear as you can if you need our help in any way. Help us.
Whoa.
That was clear.
Thank you so much. That was fantastic. Now, again, I know using this radio is different for a lot of people who aren't used to it, but it does work. Yes, you're going to have to get used to, when you're doing it, picking out what's just radio. This is why I validate this by asking them to repeat back words. You listen out for the words you want. And that was amazing. Thank you. You clearly said help. I heard it faintly a few times, but you very clearly just said help. Is your name actually Alice? If your name is actually Alice, could you please say Alice for me, clear as possible? Did you say we don't want your help? How many people are here with us? Give me a number. How many spirits are actually here in this house? I haven't heard a number.
Something is creeping me out all of a sudden.
What?
I don't know, I just feel really creeped out all of a sudden.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
It's like, I feel like there's something over there. Not to be over dramatic. I just feel like by that door over there in that room, there's something that keeps trying to get my eyes over there.
Is there someone by the door? Could you say the word door for me? If there's someone by the door. Are you trying to get Colin's attention? Can you say Colin if you want to talk to Colin? there, but let's try this again.
Someone's really creeping me out though. Put my
Really?
back up to this wall.
You okay?
I'm just very intuitive. So
Yeah.
I can like really feel energy. I'm getting like really cold all of a sudden too. Like it's not like temperature cold. It's like I feel like chills on my arms.
You get cold chills.
Mhm.
All right. Well, Colin, I want you to try and ask a question.
Sure.
Actually, I'll spin the dial, but
Okay, guys, if you're trying to contact me, Colin, Alice, if that's you or if that's someone else in the house, can you say hello to me?
even clearer, please. Just to make sure that you're saying it to him. I'm gonna try a different question. Actually, you try a different question.
Guys, I can feel the cold on my skin and I feel like you're trying to reach out to me. Can you answer with a yes or a no to this question? Are you human? Answer yes or no.
Before I start, did you hear the words human a bunch in the last?
Mm-hmm.
It's a shadow demon. I just heard it's a shadow demon. That's me personally. Alright.
I feel like there's something standing like right here, dude.
What, behind us?
Like right here. It's like creeping me out. I'm like really cold on my left side.
Okay. Open it in.
If you're trying to contact me, Colin, why are you reaching out to me right now? I just feel creepy, man. I feel like...
Contact me, Colin. Why are you reaching out to me right now?
What is that? What is that?
I'm a demon. Come here, Olivia. I want to play this for camera. You can clear it. It's just up. I'm a demon. Right there.
It does sound like that. Dude, that's chilling, man.
Right there. It's very faint, though. See if there's anything else real
Sounds
quick.
like it
Are you okay? You feel okay?
I just almost feel a little sick now, too.
No, I feel like I'm gonna throw up, like high key.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Why?
Well, no, like 5 minutes ago, it was just like huge nausea
Me
wave.
too, and I'm like dizzy.
Mm-hmm.
Really? It's weird. I feel just fine now. But
That's
under
weird,
eyes,
like shit.
so-
Like if I could throw up right now.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
If you think so, maybe we take a quick breather or something.
Sure. We can
Couple
head out
minutes,
back.
Just sort my shit.
Okay, real quick before we do anything else, let me just ask something over here. Okay, to anybody in the upstairs, why don't you come out, give us a sign that you're here with us. Okay, Okay, so for the final portion of tonight, it's been kind of a slow night here at the Whispering Cottage. Had some really weird, just kind of energy in the building all night. We've been feeling on and off sick. I feel better now that we left the upstairs. We got some weird responses on his spirit box session that Andrew was doing. Just a couple of weird EVPs, like I said before, some knocking. We left the portal open, but for the finale of this, we're gonna head out back to the suicide garage. The owners told us earlier that the guy who supposedly killed himself in there was an alcoholic, so if you bring out alcohol for him, he comes out and makes his presence known. They had a beer bottle in there earlier, so I'm gonna bring a Coors Light out there and crack one with the guy. We're gonna use the dowsing rods, and then on top of that, we got this nifty little, you wanna spin it once? Static maker, check this out.
It does make static, and that might very well create some kind of energy charge. It's worth an experiment.
Yeah, I've never seen something like this, but...
Alright, well the door's out this way.
Yeah, let's go. That K2 is just flashing.
The garage.
It does smell different, actually.
It wasn't like this before, it smells horrible.
It smells like wooden piss.
Ugh.
It smells like piss, you're absolutely right.
It does smell like piss.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh, why does it smell bad?
I don't know, but I got really dizzy again.
So yeah, this is the closet and shower where the guy supposedly killed himself.
Why is it so tiny? Does someone actually live like that? You know what I mean?
Remember, this is an old apartment. Strangely enough. For you, the guy who killed himself,
Drink up, buddy.
I brought a Coors Light for you. I'm gonna set it right here. Feel free. I'm gonna crack one myself and have one with you.
We're not sponsored, by the way.
No.
But of course, if you would like to.
Coors, if you want to sponsor, you got your man right here. So I'm gonna spin this now and send a lot of static energy into the room. Maybe this will.
Is that you?
Mommy.
Oh, that was you.
Who's behind us? Okay, keep going. Keep going.
Feel free to use this energy right here.
The meters are not making any.
I think these lights, you just can't see it. There you go.
Oh, look at it right there.
Oh, shoot.
No, you can see it with your light there. If you can hear us, can you tap on something, bang on something, give us a sign of your presence? Was that your foot just now?
No,
I didn't move.
I didn't move.
Give us a sign of your presence. Give us a sign of your presence. Did you kill yourself in here? Could you knock on something to answer yes? There was a noise. No, hold on, turn the light on for 2 seconds. Are you in here? There's another. Alright.
What is that all of a sudden?
What?
That red, or that knocking.
Try shining the light towards the REM pod. Let's see if we can get the REM pod activity. On the floor there is a device with a red light on it. To let us know that you're here, could you approach it, please? Try to make the lights on it flash to let us know you're here. Whoa. What was that? It was over here?
Mm-hmm. Nope, I didn't shift my weight at all. Did you, Olivia?
No.
Just for a second. I'm turn it to low setting.
It's a ball.
I'll turn this off.
What's over here?
Oh god.
What?
Creepy closet. If there's someone in here with us, can you please approach the light on the ground where we are shining our lights?
If you killed yourself in here, please make a noise. Maybe you need help. We could try and help you. But you first have to give us a sign of your presence so we know that there is someone here.
This closet's creeping me out. This area.
Colin's getting a weird feeling about this closet. Can you tap on, make a noise on one of the shelves, tapping it?
Someone just touched my hand.
A bug?
I don't know, I can't see. Smells like a fart over here as well.
Should we put the REM pod in the bathroom?
Sure, good
Is
idea.
that carpet? Like remnants of carpet? They're green. Yeah. Green shag.
Oh, that's retro.
Mm-hmm.
Are you there in the closet where you killed yourself?
Or a bathroom.
If you're in this room with us.
Is that your stomach?
No.
No, it wasn't my son.
Olivia? Wait, are you kidding me?
No, I just heard
No.
it.
Dude,
That
that was
wasn't your
not my
stomach?
stomach, no.
Is that your stomach?
No. What the hell was that?
So if we can.
Is that your stomach?
No. Shh.
Hello?
It's coming from behind you over there. Listen.
Did you used to drink in here?
Dude, what is that?
What?
That noise.
What are you hearing? So
This stuff. That scratching.
From where?
Oh, you're stretching.
Let's just stay still for a second.
Okay. That?
Mm-mm. It's not happening anymore. You guys were hearing that, right? Behind us, like. Really? I was the only one hearing that. I was like going. From right here, I heard it on the window. It's like someone was scratching on the wood. Did you used to drink in this apartment? Can you use your voice to give us an answer?
Did you pee in here? It smells like you peed in here.
Yes. Okay.
My friend, we're gonna leave soon, and I'm gonna drink that beer. If you're not okay with that, and you want that for yourself, could you bang on something and let me know? Brian, gonna lie, I ain't feeling nothing in here.
Mm-mm. It's all about the feel, you know, the vibe of a place.
Take my beer out of this piss. I ain't prepared.
Can you guys help grab the REM pod?
Makes you wonder, did somebody come in here and take a piss real quick?
I think maybe we just didn't smell it earlier. For some reason. Yeah.
Is anybody drunk, Jen? No.
Alright. Bro, honestly, I'm thinking we need to find a way to turn this up a notch. I know it's stupid and we're all anxious about it, yo. I think we need to turn on the death machine.
I agree.
I mean, come on.
Like, just kind of stand back and see if it actually does anything in the room.
Never know. We touch it, we could haunt the place and we'll catch ourselves on camera.
Oh, I see it.
It was working while we were... Yeah, it's working. It's just going. Alright, let me go to my camera. If it's working, I might as well get it on camera working. Ow, snap.
Okay, so we've just turned on the Jacob's Ladder, aka the death machine. You literally touch this thing and your heart stops beating. Which is just like insane that they just have this here for anyone to use. Like right when I talked about it, it stops. Oh.
If someone's affecting that device or using it in any way, could you try to make it go up the ladder at a faster pace? Whoa, that looked like it was trying to come off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
What is it doing?
I haven't done that at all yet
No,
before.
it's being weird.
Careful. Oh, look at it.
Look how fast it's going now. Just hold it to speed.
Can you do it? Yeah, keep doing it fast, please. That was wonderful if that's you. This is whole new technology never seen on Proven Demons before.
Or Paranormal Files.
Wow, it went quick.
And it wasn't even doing anything earlier.
Uh-uh.
Can you...
Oh, that
Whoa.
one was weird.
I wish I understood the technology better to know what it's doing.
I think if it just goes straight up, it's not spirit. But if it's like pulling out, it's supposed to be spirit. I think that's what she said.
Can you hold one of the electric beams in the middle?
Whoa, try.
I kind of did it.
Whoa.
Keep it, yeah, keep slowing it down just like that. Hold it right there. Yeah,
Try.
dude, just like that. Here, do you want to try it? I don't want to do it. There it is, it's actually going. Careful, careful, buddy. Look at, oh shit, look at that.
So as you can see, this device increases EMF by a whole lot, which is something that we believe spirits can use to manifest themselves. So here's a K2 meter right by the device, and it spikes every single time that one of these charges shoots up the ladder.
That's cool science, dude.
What
Oh.
the heck was that?
Oh,
It's because he asked it to try and stop it in the middle.
oh, look it, it stopped. Yeah, that's awesome. Keep doing that. Yeah.
I got chills. I'm actually covered in chills right now.
Oh, you got it.
I feel like it could be trying, yeah.
What was that? Just thought I heard a voice. Now that we're giving you guys the energy, is there anyone in that other part of the house that wishes to make their presence known? I thought I just heard something out there. Is there anybody out here? Could you potentially Show yourself to us. Use your voice.
So I smell like piss in there now. Whoa. That's weird.
Look at when I'm playing with the door. Dude, what the f? Look at, I'm moving the door and it's... Are you in the closet?
What the heck? So he's moving the door.
Look at it. Just right when I was doing that. Can you do that again for me if you're in the closet? Here, come out of the closet.
Try shutting it again?
I think it's the wind. Whoa.
What the heck is it doing? So you shut the closet. And it's caused it to do that?
Yeah, like it's just the wind.
Okay, careful, because I don't want it to, one of those to blow off or something.
Yeah.
It's still doing
Look
it.
at how hot it is in the shadow. You can see the heat wave when it's towards the bottom.
I can smell the burning.
Oh.
No, it's not.
Whoa. Reverse?
What are you doing?
Look, right in the middle. It's holding it in the middle for us.
Maybe you
Is
just
it-
need a little bit of time.
Does it have
Whoa.
something to do with the closet?
They do say people can't stay in the closet, like stay in it.
They can't?
No.
You wanna try it out? Oh,
Why? You shut
dude,
the
and
closet
that was
door.
I closed it really, really slowly, and I'm just holding it here. That wasn't the wind.
So just by you holding the closet
Yeah.
door.
Here, come on out of the closet one more time.
Your brain.
Oh, look, it's doing it again right when she went in. Dude, it's staying right in the middle. Do you see that, Andrew?
I am watching. And she's just while she's in there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude, that's nuts. That's what we asked it to do if it was here, and all of a sudden when she's in there, it's there.
No, it's not going.
Yeah, it's not going.
Something legit just growled at me.
Are you serious?
I was just sat there. It just went.
Yo, I just heard a noise in there. Both of us go in here.
Alright.
Oh, jeez. Don't step on the death machine, bro.
My torch.
Jesus. Okay, here, we'll go in together.
You scream.
Brothers.
Alright.
Proper brothers. Okay, here, I'll kill the light. How about that?
Alright, pitch black, we'll see what happens. I can hear it, it's just paused.
Mm-hmm.
Who's in here?
It's crazy how many reflections there are in the mirror.
Yeah. Nothing?
Can you use your voice to growl at us? Can you say something to us, please? Oh.
What?
Did you
Hear
hear
something?
that? I thought I heard a literal, like a growl type noise.
I didn't. But I wasn't listening that hard, I guess. Try this. Now that you've had somebody here, last at least 10 seconds and just see. You got this? Turn your red light on. There you go.
Is there anybody in here with me?
I have no idea. I mean, any airflow would have already been passed.
Can you use your voice?
Use the energy to try and talk to Colin in there.
Heard movement and sort of a growl. That also movement. Can you use your voice to communicate with me? I'm hearing like noises. Is there anybody in this closet with me? And can you use your voice to communicate with me if you're in here? Here all alone. Use the energy from the Jacob's ladder. Who are you? It is eerie in there. Look at it.
I don't get it.
Why? It's not the wind. Look at that. I also thought I was hearing some sort of a growl, Olivia. That I got on camera. I will have for sure. It sounded almost like a rumbling. Now I feel like I'm hearing voices and my ears are ringing. Well, I got 3% on this camera. You guys want to wrap up?
I got 10% on mine and no more memory, and I still have to do an outro.
It's literally abandoned hospital here, abandoned hospital there, and then abandoned hotel, the Baker. Want to look?
I guess we need a phone light. Which is why. Who the fuck is
Yeah, this is the old morgue.
Let's just make it quick. In and out. Nobody seems to be here. Oh, it's too dark. I can't see in there.
Me either. Just so much trash.
Yeah, well, people obviously live here at night.
All the old fans and stuff.
Maybe there's a neighbor.
What?
Bro, let's just go to the car and get a proper torch.
Good. Is this the morgue that used to be attached to the hospital? Or the...
I believe this is where they did the incineration and stuff.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought.
Some of it was the laundry. Half of it was laundry, I think, and the other half was...
And then I don't know why they would have a smokestack if it was just laundry.
The burning deal is on the back side of it.
Yeah, that's what we just saw when we looked inside. Very cool. This is such a cool building.
The hospital?
Yeah.
I've never been in it, but there's been a lot of people going through it.
Is it haunted? Have you ever heard anything living here?
I've never heard anything.
Never?
No.
There's so many cool buildings in Mineral Wells.
There are.
It's crazy. Well, look at, here's where we went in last time. That window. This is like they just said right here. This is the old burning, the actual crematorium.
It's a little regard, there's not much in here left, but. Oh yeah, look at that.
Let me see. Let me see.
Look at that bucket.
Oh, dude, this is the actual body burning device right here.
Bro, if you're feeling balls about that hospital, somebody pull up the fence. Nobody's gonna be watching the hospital midday. You just have a quick mosey and leave, take some photos and get out.
If you want to, you can. Feel free.
I'm not.
I'm not going to. We've already. What? Uh-huh.
Whoa, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's kind of dope that they just left this open, at least. It's very ominous looking. Then right next to the house where these people live, this was the nun's house. And then the priest's house is right here. And then you can see right behind it, there's the hospital. And then this is the laundry and crematorium. And then there's the doctor's office right there. Sorry, I just did that shot again. It's just dope. So right now, only a stone's throw away from Mingus. We're here in Thurber, Texas. This is a famous ghost town here in North Texas. It used to be a mining town, and this is about all that's left.
I'm Rusty Bennett. I grew up out here. My parents and my family own the town.
The whole town?
The whole town.
So, can you give me just a brief history of just this area, I guess?
It was a company-owned town. They mined coal, and later byproduct was bricks. So all the bricks that you see around all came from out here as well. Also, since you're from Austin, Congress Avenue and the Galveston Seawall, they're all made out of Thurber brick. All the stockyards in Fort Worth, the West End Marketplace in Dallas, they're all Thurber brick.
So a lot of Texas history has come from this area.
Lots of it, yeah.
What is this building and what purpose did it serve?
This was the original mercantile building, which is where the restaurant was. The original restaurant was in the drugstore not too far away. It caught on fire in '92, so we moved over here. It was originally a two-story building, but it caught fire when the town was in the demise, so they just made it a one-story building instead. You see ghosts, you see things at the house, you see things in the corner of your eyes. The cooks really have the most fun stories. It's rained in the kitchen a couple of times. They see people at the round booth over in the corner. They see there's a little girl that plays over there. There's a woman that's known to walk the streets up and down. And we actually, in the old restaurant, we had a photo, and it had the girl in there, and she was in a white dress with a little umbrella. And they swear to God that she was not in there. And I mean, it's 1904, and this girl's in just perfect white.
There's a photo from back then.
There was, yeah.
Of a spirit. Wow, that's crazy.
That photo, unfortunately, when the restaurant burned, we lost that photo. So we went to the Southwest collection at Texas Tech, which is where my grandfather donated all of the old pictures and photos and things like that, and we couldn't find that photo at all.
Weird. Who do you think is haunting this area, and why do you think they would be here?
Well, I mean, it was a town of 10,000 people at one time, so there are a lot of people that, from all across the globe that came here to mine coal. I grew up in the old doctor's house, so my old room was actually a patient room. So, a lot of people died, a lot of the plagues. If you go up to the cemetery, you'll see a lot of babies that were born or died up there. So, there's so many people here that there's no telling why.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
just still here.
You actually live in this building.
No, I live in the house right up there. I live in the old doctor's house.
Oh, still?
Yeah. And the big house is the superintendent of the mines house. It was built in 1903.
Wow. What are, I guess, 2 or 3 of your favorite experiences that you've had?
Nothing really out of the ordinary. I mean, I see things in the corner of my eyes. The lights in the house love to turn on and off. So you'll come home and things will be different. And I mean, we're the only ones that live out here, so nobody comes in. For the most part, it's been, I think they're cool with us. So we haven't had any scary. The only scary things that we've had are with people that aren't supposed to be here. We had a little girl that closed for us at night sometimes, and we were out of town, and she went to take the money to the house, and there was a spirit there that scared her out of the house, and so she to this day won't go there. We were having some people over at the big house, and they still won't spend the night here anymore. They swear that they see things, and it's mostly an uncomfortable feeling. Like, it's just, I've never felt that. So I've seen, you know, like I said, things in the corner of my eyes, and you can kind of feel that there's something going around, but I've never personally had anything bad happen. But, you know, just mostly just a watchful eye.
So it doesn't bother you?
No, not at all.
Do you like it?
I don't. I mean, I guess it's cool, you know, growing up it's just kind of the norm, so it's not really something spooky, it's just kind of part of living out here. And with the cemetery right back behind the house, that's, you know, I mean...
A little eerie, but...
It can be, you know. You can go up there at night and just go hang out and see what's going on. It's pretty quiet for the most part.
Awesome. Anything else you'd like to add?
Not that I can think of. I mean, if you find something, let me know.
Is that a vulture above the cemetery, or is that a hawk? No, I just have to go open it. Oh, bastards, they left me. Well, here it is, a sign. The Thurber Cemetery, encompassing more than 9 acres, documents the multi-ethnic community, Catholic, Protestant, African American, over 1,000 graves here, 700 unmarked burials. More than half are of infants and children, a reflection of epidemic diseases such as scarlet, typhoid, diphtheria, and whooping cough. That's a lot of unmarked graves, guys. That's crazy. Wait. They're trying to bug me. Oh, there's a nice little spooky swamp. They're just slowly... I'm gonna bastards. Oh my god. I swear to God, if they drive again. Whew. That's a steep hill.
That's your face when you go, this is the part when you run away.
Now they have a game camera.
Interesting. It's crazy that you could be walking on graves right now. Probably are. I mean, look at all these graves are just scattered throughout here, and these are just the marked ones. 2 identical tombstones with identical names. Mary Green, both wives of Jack Green. This reminds me of the one in San Angelo. Mass burials. Interesting.
So a bunch of people died and they didn't record their deaths.
Yeah, so they're just buried here in like a trench. Spanish graves.
These are meant to look like a crib with bars.
Mm-hmm.
Just the size.
Oh, there's not even a name on that.
No name, no nothing. It's just crossed into.
This one is sure interesting. Anthony dug his own grave, lined it with bricks, put hinged metal doors above casket level and its surface, and erected a large wooden cross. His casket, built by a friend, had a glass faceplate. For some reason, a new suit was folded and placed inside at the foot of his casket. So right here, under here, there's a glass casket with a skeleton in it. And he built this himself. That's a hell of a ghost story. Castaldo children deaths. Several Thurber families buried 3 children within a year, but the Castaldos had the incomprehensible grief of burying 3 children within 1 week. Guineada, Libera, and then Pierino. The cemetery was abandoned from 1936 to 1970. These tombstones were stolen. Yeah, 2 infants and kids.
There's a sign down there saying that the miners made $2 a day working 10 hours a day.
Oh my god. Interesting inscription. As you are now, so once was I, as I am now, so you must be. So trust in God and follow me. I don't know, I was assuming he was kind of Irish or something. These are all unmarked graves? Oh. Oh, that's crazy. Both sides, so many names, all just unmarked. Well, there you go. Thanks, Thurber.